Hi, everybody, and welcome back. It's been a long time. I am Lisa. I welcome you to Junk Journal Gems. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for joining in again. And if you're new, welcome. Typically, what I talk about on the Junk Journal Gems channel is, of course, junk journaling, but I thought that what I would do today, since we're in the thick of people choosing what they're going to be using for journals and especially planners for the upcoming 2025 year, I thought that I'd jump on and share with you a little bit of the wide variety of things that I use in my planning and journaling. Now, I'll preface this by saying oftentimes what I choose to use from year to year for planning or journaling for a variety of purposes can vary dramatically, and a lot of it simply depends on my mood and what I'm feeling at the time. So this is just to give you an idea of some different ways that you can use journals and planners in your life, and to give you a little taste of what's available out there. This year, I went through a lot of planner hopping. I just could not find what they call planner peace. I started the year, I believe, with a Sterling ink B6 slim planner, I want to say. And although I love the layout of it, for this year, for 2024, the darkness of the ink on the page was, or the print on the page was just too light for my aging eyes. No fault of the Sterling ink planner whatsoever. And we'll come back to that topic in a second, but I loved the planner. I just felt like I couldn't see. So that then led me down a rabbit hole of the, what is it called? The Kikuyo planner. And of course, I can't read Japanese. Yeah, the Kikuyo planner and their system. So what I started with was the Biz Mini. And the reason why I chose the Biz Mini is because there's not a lot of color on the page. The thing that I absolutely love about this Kikuyo planner is the paper. If you guys haven't tried the Kikuyo, which I believe, go to their website to be sure, but I want to say they come in, the mini is a B6 slim size, plus they have an A5 slim size. I've not tried that. That may be in my future sometime, but I absolutely loved the paper. It is not Tomoe River paper, but it takes fountain pen inks phenomenally. If you don't like the Tomoe River paper because of the ghosting on the paper, I encourage you to try this planner because it is really nice. I ended up leaving this particular planner because it was just the way that I had it set up is I had the planner, I had a notebook for my daily work notes and my daily schedule, because the Kikuyo does not have daily pages. It has monthly, it has weeklies, but it does not have dailies. Their system is that you can get the life book, which you can keep things in it from year to year. Like, for example, I would tend to keep passwords and reference information that I use from year to year. Then you get the actual planner, which gives you the monthly and the weekly pages. And then you get a notebook where you can keep your notes in it. You can use it as daily pages, whatever. But I was starting to bulk up a notebook that when I was home, it was fine, but when I needed to travel for work, it was a little cumbersome trying to fit that chunky monkey in my bag. So I ended up leaving this as I had been using it for work and personal life, and I ended up leaving that to go back to my standby, which I'm trying to see, can you see how thick this is now? But this is both my daily work planner, which is simply a Hobonichi notebook, just a plain Tomoe River paper notebook that I use for my work dailies, which I can't show you this, but what I can illustrate is that, let's see if I can show you just a bit. Hello. What I do is I use this, I draw out my own block here, just a square with a line, just a little less than halfway through that box. But I put my daily schedule here. I need to see my schedule in front of me throughout the day. And then I have my to-dos over here as far as projects and items I need to cross off. But I'm also in sales, so I also list out the calls that I need to make, and then the rest of it is notes that I take through meetings and my calls and whatever I feel the need to jot down for the day. So this is what I have been using as my daily work experience. And then the Hobonichi A. This cover, by the way, is a speckled fawn chatelaine. It's wonderful. I can chunk this bad boy up. I keep, because I do use fountain pens, I do use blotter papers, and it has a zipper in the back where I keep either stickers I'm using or my little post-it circles or whatever I need to toss in there. But that's the cover I'm using right now. That can change from moment to moment. But this is my Hobonichi A for the second half of the year. And I chose the A because I wanted to do my planning and my journaling pages in here with no abandon. I wanted to put all the stickers in and all the washi tape and just love it up to no end. So this is the planner that I have been using for the second half of the year, and it's been working pretty well. But like with many Hobonichi users, there are some things that kind of grate at me on using the Hobonichi Planner. I don't like this gray box on the page. I don't like the red color in the daily pages. I do not care for the quotes on the bottom of the page. I don't care for the fact that the avec only comes in Japanese. And I don't like the colors that change from month to month. So, there's that. But overall, I do love the Hobonichi products. I mean, you just can't go wrong. It's just such a well thought out planner. And you can use it in such a wide variety of ways. You could YouTube yourself to death watching videos of how different people use this fabulous planner. So that's what's been getting me through work and personal life. And then I decided to try using a health planner. And since I had this Kyo Planner, I thought that I would just try it out in here. And I like it. I've not been real good about how consistently I'm using it. I'm trying. So this is what I jumped back into as a test for a health planner. Then this I had hoarded at one time when I heard that Cafe Notes was not, or that the Tomoe River paper wasn't going to be available. I stocked up on a few Cafe Notes notebooks, and this is one that my last one that I've had in my stash. This one I have jumped in and out of also in a variety of different ways. It started out as and is currently kind of a Bible study notebook and prayer journal. I did use it as a planner briefly, but yeah, this is my Bible study notebook, and I love the stickers on here from Rickshaw. And if you've not, I don't have it here. If you've not used any of their pen cases, check them out. Good products. Fun company. Then, of course, I have a junk journal, and this one I use for my Junk Journal Gems channel. I'm not going to show you a bunch of stuff in here, but I am still working my way through this notebook to use for Junk Journal Gems. So this is still in my stash. And then I debated including this in our discussion today, but this is a Bible verse map journal. It's called the James Method, and it's something that I started this year. I've only done a few pages in here, but they give you instructions on how to verse map passages in your Bible. And this is just an example of what you do. You write the verse down, and you're basically breaking down the verse, and the instructions used or given in this journal work out really well. This I've really enjoyed. I've only done it 3 times so far, but I intend to keep using this in 2024. I use the stickers in here. I use markers in here. This is what a blank page looks like. But it's provided me with great verse meditation and understanding of what I'm reading in the Bible. So this I'm going to keep using. I've really enjoyed it, and it's such a good quality book. So if you're interested in this, check it out. It's beautifully done. Let me get my little page stuck back in here. All right, so what am I going to for the 2025 year? So the first thing I had to figure out first was, what did I feel that I wanted or needed for work? And what I settled on, well, let me back up a half a step. At first, I thought that I would use a Hobonichi cousin for work, not the Avec, because in my work planner, I do not use a bunch of stickers. I mean, you certainly can. And I set up the monthlies in this and everything, and then thought, gosh, it's still this big A5 size. Do I really want to do this? And I was so undecided about it, but I do love me a Hobonichi cousin. So what I thought that I would try, I'm already planner hopping in 2025, hasn't even started, is I got this Moterm cover for, and this is just a Moterm Traveler's Notebook cover, very affordable, feels awesome. I really love the feel of this. So it comes with the pen loop, it comes with a charm, it comes with extra strings, it comes with covers. I mean, it is like the total package for an extremely affordable price. Very good quality, much more affordable than the actual Traveler's Notebook brand or Traveler's Company brand. So I encourage you to try it out. It comes with this insert, and it comes with another cardboard insert as well. So, I mean, really, you can't go wrong. Then what I got for the inside is a Sterling Ink N2, which is the Traveler's Notebook size, full year planner. And I want to try this size. I love, here's the thing that I said I'd come back to. I love that Catherine at Sterling Ink darkened the print or the shade of text on her pages. I feel like I can see it now. So the beautiful thing about it, unlike what I mentioned with the Hobonichi, is that it doesn't have all of the red, all of the, it gives you just a clean page that you can use for your dailies. So I will not be limited to how many notes pages I have in my dailies for work. I can keep my monthly, which I got, backing up a little bit, what I used to put it in the Moturn cover is a Lauren Phelps Designs cover that is set up to string it right into a traveler's notebook. It's really pretty slick. Catherine includes these calendar cards. A lot of people call them pencil boards in, is there too much glare on this? In your orders, and that's just beautiful. So I put that in the cover. I'm not going to do a full flip through. There are oodles and oodles and oodles of flip throughs of Catherine's planners and notebooks, so I didn't feel the need to do that, but I did go through and started setting up important holidays and marking the months. But look how nice and clean these pages are. And then here's what your weekly looks like. I think that this will be a good sounding board for me. Yes, I'll have to write the day on each of my daily pages. Yes, I'm still going to write in. Actually, I'm going to try at first, because I have this now just for work. I'm going to try just keeping my calendar in the weekly. If down the road I feel like I really need my calendar on the daily page, because that's usually what I keep the planner open on my desk, then I can just jot down what times I have appointments for that day, the calls that I need to make, my to-dos. I can also keep in the weekly. I don't know, maybe I can also put the calls on here too. I'll see how it goes, but I really think this is going to give me some nice flexibility to play with. I'm even curious about whether this planner size, the N2 or the N1, excuse me, the N1 full year would work for my personal planner as well, but I don't know that this would give me enough journaling space once I decorate my pages. So I didn't limit myself this way, but this is what I'm going to start the year off using as a work planner, and I'm really excited to use this. So it just feels really good too. Feels super. Okay, so that is my work planner. The other part of my life is my personal planner and journal. And for this, I got I think of it as the Avec style, or the half year A5 planner from Sterling Ink. And I have already set this up as well. Whoops, except for this part. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Plus I got a new vinyl from Coffee Monsters Co. And then I got my calendar pages here. I'm going to put passwords in here. I'm really excited to use this. My no spend. And then of course you get into the monthlies, which Can't wait to start decorating this and playing in it. Got your weeklies. I can see this so much better this year. I'm so excited to use this. Way to go, Catherine. Bless her heart for listening to her customers the way she does. She just does she's done a fantastic job. I applaud her. I do also subscribe to her monthly sticker kit subscription, and I love it. Absolutely love it. And here's how I decorated the inside back cover. I just slip it in the back of my Moterm, is what I have it in right now. I don't know how long I'll keep it in there. I don't know. It feels like it's kind of swimming in this cover, but we'll see. For right now, I just have these tucked in there, but this is what I'm going to use for my personal journal and planner. So this is what between this and work, here's where I'm in during the work day. This is what I'm in the evenings and weekends. So these two are the main parts of my brain on paper. All right, then I had mentioned before that I tried out using the Kikuyo as a health planner. And I have watched so many videos on Hobonichiweeks, and I never could understand how I would ever use this because, again, I journal in my planner, and there's just not enough journaling space in a week's. But I thought that it would be perfect for a health planner / tracker. And my migraine tracker I'll put in here. I mark my paydays, every calendar I get. Got to know what days I'm getting paid. But I put some Coffee Monsters Co. Post-it notes in here. I thought it just went awesome. This Hobonichiweeks is the sushi one, the Thai fabric sushi one. I love sushi, and I thought it was fun for a health and diet tracker. But that's what I'm going to use this for. What I intend to do with this, these are more Coffee Monsters Co. stickers, is, again, track my migraines. Where's my setup page that I did? Oh, I thought I did a setup page. Oh, here we go. I'm going to track on here if I have a daily headache, my exercise plan, kind of the goal of, hey, today is when I'm going to walk, today's when I'm going to do some sit-ups or whatever. And then I have my weight goal on here of where I start the month at and where I want to finish the month at. I hope I don't set myself up for too much disappointment. And then in the weekly pages, here's where I have, you probably can't see it, but I'm going to track what the exercise I actually do. And the weekly pages for each day, how many steps I take, what I'm eating for my meals, taking my morning and evening meds, my midday vitamins, my skincare, my measurements. I'm going to track my water. I am not drinking enough water. And I'm going to track my sleep, which I need to get myself on a better, more regular sleep pattern. I'm all over the place with it. And that leads to my migraines. So that's how I'll use my weekly pages. And then the notebook pages in the back, I'm going to keep facts. I'm going to keep reference information, research that I've done for health, any notes from doctor's appointments, all my doctor's appointments or communication. I'm going to keep in the Hobonichiweeks. This size, I get it now, you guys. I totally get it. This size feels so good in hand. I wish that I could cram my whole life into a Hobonichiweeks. Wouldn't that be pretty awesome? But with between work, personal. I don't think I could do it. If I ever were going to just use a separate personal planner without my journal, then this would work out perfectly fine, I think. But I like, for right now, keeping my journal with my planner all in one. So this is what I'm going to use for 2025 for my health tracker. Then I went down a huge rabbit hole, and I totally blame James Burke. He has a YouTube channel, and that man uses a Hobonichi 5-year in the most amazing way. Now, I'm going to try not to get too bad a FOMO. I am never going to be able to do a beautiful artistic notebook like James Burke does. I just don't have that kind of artistic ability. But I did want to track just some highlights every day, without it being how I dump my brain on paper every day in my journal. But I just wanted to do a highlight or a gratitude or something that's in the forefront of my mind. Maybe even the weather in here on a daily basis. And then on the notebook page, I did want to do some doodling or whatever art or collage means to me for that day. The thing that through watching YouTube channels on how people use their Hobonichi 5-year journals, or any 5-year journal for that matter, is you have to, since there's so many pages in here and you're using it for 5 years, you really have to be careful that you're not adding too much bulk to the page, because you can really upset the spine and compromise it. I did go ahead and got the one of the covers for the Hobonichi 5-year in the natural color, and I'm really looking forward to, oh look, it picked up, I had it on top of the leather planner and it picked up that coloring, but I don't care. I want it to show 5 years worth of life and love and tell its story over that 5-year period. So I'm looking forward to this. I so hope I keep up with this. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Then back to the beloved Hobonichi cousin. I was like, well, shoot, then if I've already ventured myself away from this, what am I going to do about this? One thing that I dabbled with in my Hobonichi Avec, let's see if I can find a page. Oops, it's going to clip out of there. Is I did dabble a little bit in writing down Bible verses. And I think what I will use this Hobonichi cousin for, instead of the prayer notebook, is I'm going to use this planner for my Bible study and all things, except for the James method, but all things Bible study related. I'm usually in my Bible in some way, shape, or form on a daily basis. So I can keep in here the Bible verses that I read and write them, that Bible verse, because writing things down also helps me to remember things. So I can write that in the day. And then I can write my prayers, my gratitude, any reflections. on the daily pages. So this will be a bit of trial and error, but I can't bear to let my Hobonichi cousin go to waste. So I'm just, I guess 2025 for me will be a year of, I mean, it certainly is a year of trying new things. I've used a cousin several times before. I'm just going to try using it in a different way. The Hobonichi 5-year is brand new to me. Hobonichiweeks is brand new to me. This size, the standard notebook size, and using a true traveler's notebook cover is new to me. The Sterling ink planner is not new to me, but this kind of a setup for work is definitely new to me. And using the Sterling ink A5 half-year for my personal planning and journaling is new to me as well. So this is going to be kind of a planning and journaling adventure for me this year, and I guess we'll see how this goes. You guys, wish me luck. I hope you found this video helpful. I typically don't show my journals and planners that much, but if you found it helpful, leave me a comment and let me know what you're using for the upcoming year. And I look forward to seeing you next in my next video. I hope you have a great day.